with a fork. Spending a couple of days in the Swiss Alps was such a breathtaking and exciting experience, but it's time to explore the rest of Switzerland and head to the French region where we'll visit Geneva, Vevey, Montreux, Lausanne, and even do a day trip in Annecy, France. But first, quick little room tour. Sorry for the mess, but we just finished packing. Here's what the room looks like. One bedroom, the bathroom, then this other bedroom with this view. The beds, and then there's the TV, and then there's this little sky window. I saw the stars. It was so beautiful, and could see the planets like there in the middle of the night. It was so nice to stargaze. But yeah, you'll see the mountains there, and then the balcony. You can go out. Once we arrived in Geneva, we hopped on the tram after not being able to find it for a good 30 minutes. We dropped off our luggages at Meininger Hotel, which is basically an affordable hostel-like hotel chain. We started the day at the United Nations office, then we went to the conservatory and botanical garden, where they had a wide variety of plants and flowers from all parts of the world. We visited the Brunswick Monument, which commemorates the Duke of Brunswick Charles II, who left his entire fortune to the city in exchange for a mausoleum to his name. Of course, the iconic fountain. Took this cute pink tram to Carouge, which is basically Geneva's own little Italy with the French-Italian-inspired architecture, cafes, boutiques, and bistros. We wanted to eat dinner there, but we forgot that restaurants close around 3 and open back up at 7. So we walked around to kill time, and we decided we were gonna eat at this Indian restaurant. I walked past this Greek street food restaurant that was open, and I bought myself a chicken pita as a little appetizer, but I still had room for my Indian food, don't worry. My mom and aunt met these sisters from the Philippines, and they exchanged numbers, and they were like, we're inviting you for breakfast and lunch before you leave Geneva. I thought that was so sweet of them. They even recommended this Indian restaurant instead of the other one we were eyeing. Room tour. Bunk bed, TV, and then the bathroom. Got ourselves some Bonjour, we are at Chateau de Chillon, and we're gonna go inside. Just took a couple pictures over there with the chateau in the background, but the water felt really nice. It's not too cold, so I can swim in it. It's really pretty. It was super cool this morning. I'm wearing the slit skirt and just like a sweater. It's chilly, but it's gonna get warm, like around 76, like high 60s, low 70s. Ooh, here it is. If you have the Swiss Pass, you have discounted and free access to transportation, many of the museums, and historical sites like the chateau.
Oh no, I gave my heart away, went a bit too far, so wrong.
We were given a map, right? And we were walking to where the dungeon was. Please tell me why I thought the room coming up is where they hanged the prisoners. Then we got on the tram to catch the train to Vevey. Literally, the train was about to leave, so we sprinted. I swear this whole trip was just a game between us versus train. So I added Vevey to our itinerary at the last minute. I don't remember how exactly I found this place, but when I was researching the things to do in the city, it was mentioned that this is where Charlie Chaplin settled after being forced to leave the US. So there's actually a museum dedicated to his life and work called Chaplin's World inside his former home that I wanted to visit, but I didn't get to do that because I knew it would take half of the day. I wanted to visit Lausanne as well, but if you ever visit, you should check it out. Also, you know how you can drop that little yellow person on Google Maps and see the street view? Well, I dropped it on Rue du Lac and I was like, yup, we're stopping at this place because of how charming it looked. And I imagined the lake promenade would be a great place to stroll, relax, do some people watching, and yeah, I was right. So right now, just chilling by the lake. Yeah, trying to figure out where to eat. Go to like a cafe. I'm craving fries again and a good burger or like a chicken sandwich. But maybe burger because I haven't eaten red meat in a minute. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, see you guys later. Bye.
Shame on you. Should have seen what you were like. Dangerous.
Last stop of the day is Lausanne, which I think is another underrated city of Switzerland, home to the International Olympic Committee, Olympic Museum, and Olympic Park. Okay, so I told myself I wouldn't shop in Switzerland because of how expensive everything was, but that did not work out. PSA, don't do what I did and just shop in France or Germany, where you can get everything that I got for 25 to 30% less of the price. So it was almost 7 and we were trying to get to this Italian restaurant before it got too busy because we didn't have reservations. But we got sidetracked because after climbing up those long ass set of stairs, we look to our right and we see people hanging out at this spot that was overlooking the city. And it was also the perfect place to watch the sunset. So of course, we decided to wait and watch. I had a great time exploring these 3 cities, which I highly recommend not missing out if you do visit the Switzerland's French region. We're gonna take the bus to go to Annecy, France for the day. It'll be a 45-minute ride, or 30, I'm not sure. We came here on a Friday, which was perfect because they have the markets going on and I was in heaven because there was so much food that vendors were giving me to try. Oh my god, and the cheese. Oh, I wanted to wrap a whole wheel and bring it back home with me.
Ah ouais, c'est des esquifs carrément.
Ariani.
Alright. Have a nice day.
Thank you too.
You come from? New Jersey, yes, it's good.
Rum raisin.
What's up on cheese?
I can still remember the first time that we kissed, feeling light as a feather. I always wanna feel like this, but at some point we messed up, right, sugar? And when we fight, no one wants to stop.
When I was looking up day trips from Geneva, Annecy showed up and I was looking at the pictures of the Canal du Vesté, right? And it hit me that I remember seeing a TikTok about this place and saving it because I wanted to visit when I travel to France again in the future. So I was like, oh my god, what? Yes, I'd be crazy if I didn't go. And it was so beautiful in person.
On a path, I don't wanna be just another memory. I don't wanna
Hey fam.
forget.
Hey, currently in the water. It's not as cold as I thought it would be. I'm trying to figure out if I can swim in it. That's the thing. We shall see. Yup. I brought a bathing suit and a towel just in case.
But at some point we messed up, right, sugar? And we
Yo, the Burger King in France is elite, top tier. So we explored more and then I found a sneaker store and I bought a pair of New Balances.
used to fall. Can we go back to the place? Never wanted you to leave. Never wanted you to leave. Oh yeah. I don't wanna be
That night night I went to the club. Thankfully I met these two guys on my way there that spoke English, so I hung out with them for a bit, but I ended up meeting these Filipinos. They were super chill and fun. And then we left to go to Village du Soir, which is a spot with 3 different clubs that play different styles of music, and it was cool because they had food stalls as well. It was our last day in Switzerland, and the sisters that we met the other day invited us for breakfast at their friend's cafe, which is usually closed on Saturdays. She opened it just for us. Like, are you serious? And we met their whole family, and it was just a really nice time. They took us to Menot to buy souvenirs and chocolates. Then we had lunch at their place. She cooked Filipino food and it was so good. After that, they gave us a tour of the neighborhood. It was a great area to do some hiking, do some walking. And then we went to wherever this is. I don't know because I was knocked out in that car. And then they drove us to this gelato place that was actually saved on my Google Maps already. And you know me, I love my ice cream, my gelato. But yeah, after that, they drove us back to our hotel. They really treated us like we were family there, and it was so kind of them. So it's currently 5. We just checked out. I got an Uber for my family, and I'm just gonna take the bus. But we're trying to catch our train, which is at 5:42, and I'm catching the 5:15 bus to the station, and I will be getting there at 5:20. So hopefully there won't be any problems I will run into. Hopefully the bus is on time so I can make a train, because that would be bad. But quick update, I should go to the bus stop right now, so bye. Switzerland, your scenery and landscape that left me in awe, your charm that made me want to stay, your people that made us feel at home, and the adventure and wholesome moments you gave to me and my family for these 12 days in your beautiful country, I will forever cherish.